Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be breaking down and talking about the new Secret Invasion trailer. We're trying to cover as much of the D23 content that has come out, so this is one of them from the Marvel side, and we'll cover the Star Wars side of it as well. So we're currently covering the Secret Invasion series starring Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson, and bringing back some returning faces as well as some new ones as we see from the trailer. So before we start, I wanted to say, George, what are your first initial thoughts on the Secret Invasion trailer?
First impressions, I did really like it. Thought it was cool. I liked how we got to see a bunch of different characters, and it'll be interesting to see how they all fit into the show. Like we saw Martin Freeman's character briefly, honestly forgotten his name.
Yeah.
Cool to see Maria Hill back.
From the look of this trailer, I really like it because it really is bringing it back to that kind of more serious, more Winter Soldier mood or that kind of genre.
Yeah, it gave me Winter Soldier vibes, all like the thriller elements.
For me, in my opinion, anything with Nick Fury is really good because I feel like he's one of the many underutilized Marvel characters in the MCU. Ever since Winter Soldier and a little bit of in What If as well. Except for those, like I feel like he doesn't given enough time to properly shine as a character. We don't really get to explore.
Yeah, shine by himself.
Another thing I also liked about this trailer is that it is leading into those characters or the side characters that we know are in certain positions of power or are in the espionage field. Like we have Everett Ross, who is Martin Freeman's character. We know he's like somewhat of an agent.
That's his name. Yeah.
And then we have Maria Hill back. We see Rhodey in this trailer as well. We see Talos as well. Talos,
Yeah.
who's played by, I forgot the dude's name. Is it
Ben,
Ben Mendlesohn? Yeah, he's always a villain and everything.
yeah.
What I like about this show, or at least what they're going for, is that, and for me, it's a little bit of a critique, but also something I'm really interested as to how they'll tackle is the Secret Invasion storyline. For those who don't know, the Secret Invasion story is pretty much the Skrulls, right, infiltrating Earth and impersonating other well-known people or people of power in order to slowly but surely seize control of the planet Earth for the Skrulls to pretty much take over. In the comic books, it was a really, really big event. All these heroes pretty much going up against these Skrulls who kind of like, there's like hybrids of these superheroes. It's pretty much that. But in this show, they're going for that more political thriller. They're trying to find this intergalactic kind of terrorist group in a way that's slowly but surely infiltrating Earth, as we see from one of the trailers. There's like a bombing. So is that like linked to the Skrulls maybe, like exacting their kind of attack? Another thing I would also want to say is that I wonder how they'll deal with the whole situation of like who's a Skrull and who's not, because that's kind of another thing that makes Secret Invasion very engaging, is that you don't know who is who, and that makes everything a lot more tense because even there's like certain characters here that may be a Skrull. There might be other characters that are not a Skrull. My only worry is that I don't want them to wrap up such a big storyline within the series because I feel like this is something you can explore later on.
Definitely, I get what you mean. Something bigger. It's an Avengers level threat.
Yeah, because this is quite literally Avengers level threat. I don't know how nobody did not know this besides Fury. My prediction is that this series kind of ends badly, where like it's kind of like an Empire Strikes Back moment where you think they kind of won, but then you sort of realize that the Skrulls, they kind of had a little bit of the last laugh. So it's kind of like hinting towards like, nah, they'll be back in the future. But for now, it's kind of like a temporary piece. But anything else you want to add on?
Yeah, like I said, great to see all the characters back. I'm interested to see all it's always nice to see. Like I know they're space aliens, but it's nice to see something much more grounded, much more like, tactical, and much more thriller than something that's like an action, which is cool to see.
I just hope it's not like another 6 episode thing, because these 6 episode shows, man, they're really rushing it in my opinion. So I hope they give as much time as the episodes need, because I don't want like an episode that's 30 minutes and then something that's like lesser than that and then something that's more than that, because those timings always are like changing ever so slightly. So I hope the show is really paced well.
Oh yeah,
I mean, this is going to be a series. This is not a movie. This is a series set to release on Disney Plus. So hopefully when this comes out, we'll get a chance to cover it. We won't do something weekly. We'll go for the more at the end of the series kind of review.
yeah.
Just like something with She-Hulk where we're not covering that on a weekly basis. We're just gonna talk about that once the show comes out in its entirety. Is that all? Your last closing thoughts for the Secret Invasion trailer?
Yeah, that's my last question. Thoughts on Secret Invasion. Looking forward to it. It's cool to see a less seen side in the MCU. Be cool to see all the new side characters come back and some new ones. looking forward to it.
Yes, I also agree with you there. It's really great that we're getting to see more of the side characters get a spotlight where they're not really prevalent in the bigger movies. They're really sidelined. So I am glad to see more, especially more of Nick Fury. They don't really lead into the whole badass, like Nick Fury being a badass thing. We are getting glimpses of here where he's gonna go back, like this is his war. He says this is like something he's got to wrap up, you know, and he doesn't want anyone in the know. So I quite like that. This is maybe going to focus on the side characters that are going to be tackling this conspiracy that these aliens are shape-shifting other people in the world that could be a hero or someone in higher power. So I really hope that the series does well. This really has got me excited because this is one that's really bringing it back to that Winter Soldier kind of genre and that mood of a political thriller with this espionage and spy element to it, which I really like. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you for showing your support. We wanted to thank you for showing a lot of support that we've been getting recently, even in terms of the views. We would have not imagined to have gone from like 20 views to 100 something views. It's truly, truly, truly so amazing to see this much of support being shown to the channel now. Like the video as it shows your support and subscribe for more of our content. See you guys on the next one.